that mean for you? Not like what's the right answer, like what does it mean? Yeah, please.
I eat, we all eat.
I eat, we all eat. I love it. Beautiful. Yeah, Ed.
Some of our parts are greater than our individual.
Some of our parts great individual. Anybody else? Okay, I'm building a winning class, world-class winning sales team hat. Put that on right now, and when you wear that, here's something I want you to think about. Top performers on the sales team, usually out of 10, 2, 3 top performers. That's kind of like a law of averages, 20, 30%. Are your top producers. When they wake up to the following, you get a breakthrough. It takes time, but when they wake up to the following, you get a breakthrough. When your top producers, A players, we call them A players, enable B players. Sometimes C players, generally C players, we don't know if they can even be around. We don't know what's going on there. There's a problem, probably. But let's talk about A players, the top producers. Paradigm shift is top producers share, like they're on a tribe. Top producers share, and that makes them better. Now, I'm not going to ask for a show of hands, but there are top producers in this room. I know it. There are top producers in this room. So let me ask you a question. You're a top producer. If you're a top producer, and the way you became the top producer is you have this jar of secret sauce that you've developed for yourself so you can succeed. Old paradigm is, what do you do with that secret sauce? Keep it to yourself, right? New paradigm is you share it. Simple story. If you empty some of that secret sauce out, if you fill that jar up with secret sauce, you're pretty much done, right? But in order to get more secret sauce that's current, that's relevant, as the industry you're in evolves, which happens over time, in order to be current, what do you have to do to that secret sauce, that jar?
Keep adding to it, mixing it.
But it's filled to capacity. What do you have to do?
Knowledge.
Give some of it out. You have to empty some of it out. So what we've discovered, oddly enough, we didn't realize this until we were in action, learning, observing in action, is that top producers started to share more and more, and they became enabled to learn more stuff. So it became like this circle of trust, the tribe, like I eat, you eat. I get better, you get better. And so people have discovered this amazing flywheel effect, where people are just generating enormous amount of best practices in an organization. So when we work with an organization, much like I want you to work in your organization, enable your top producers to be on the team that develops a sales playbook. Someone said it here, for salespeople. Include your top producers. And then we get, well, they don't have time. They're too busy selling. Well, who said that? I don't think Moses wrote that somewhere on a tablet and said, this is the law of selling. Actually, the more you give away, the more you participate, the more you share, the stronger and more powerful you become as a team. Just try it on. Not like something for you to agree with or disagree with. Just try it on to see what happens. Your agreeing or disagreeing in this room makes no difference. To me or to you. None. Your vote, I like what you said, I don't like what you said, makes no impact at all. None. The only impact that will occur is when you try it on. Try it on. Get your top producers, ask them a question. Are you willing to share? What is some of the stuff that you have? And what does it take for us to learn that stuff? Because they're not going to know. They're going to go, I don't know how to teach you, I'm not a sales trainer. Okay, let's check it out. Let's figure it out. Let's talk about it. That's where good sales meetings occur, not bad sales meetings. You know what I'm talking about? The sales meetings when the manager runs a sales meeting and 10 salespeople are in the room. And what do you think happens in these sales meetings? 99% of the time. Anybody?
The first example of A and B.
First example of A and B. What else happens in these meetings?
Business doesn't get done.
Business doesn't get done. But what's generally spoken about at these meetings? What's that? Numbers, deals, what's happening with this, what's happening with that. There's no enablement of action in that. What we really want to know is what's occurring from best practice, how can we get better, what can we learn, why don't we check out the playbook and see where it's working for us.